Hey, gorgeous people. So, I guess this is part one to my hysterectomy journey. So, I am overwhelmed, over it, emotional about the whole situation, and I'm going to tell you guys how I even got here. It wasn't but last year, April 2021, my last pap smear before this year, when my gynecologist was telling me how healthy my reproductive system was, that you can have babies until you're 60, and I was like, don't want that. But fast forward to May of this year, and I'm in the hospital getting blood transfusions and discovered that I have massive uterine fibroids. So I noticed the heavy bleeding around July 2021. Around that same time, my family moved into a new home, and we had all these new great experiences happening. So I kind of neglected my health, I'll be honest. And I've also lived my life as a mom very selflessly. And I guess the next post, part two, I'll talk to you about that. What I mean is like often putting their health care, their health needs before mine. But I'll get into that in a minute. So during the time that I was doing the heavy bleeding, I was packing on the pads, making sure that I wasn't bleeding through all my clothes, just most of them. And by the time I got a new gynecologist here in the city that I'm in, before I could make that appointment, I was in the hospital. My new gynecologist was weighing the options of removing the fibroids and trying to shrink the fibroids. But due to my age and the fact that I've had kids, she's highly suggested the hysterectomy. After my pap smear, they discovered my uterus was also severely tilted. My uterus is going through things, okay? So if you have a tilted uterus, you know that it can cause back pain, and it's very uncomfortable during sex and things of that sort. So I had these pile-on of things happening in my reproductive system that was otherwise healthy in the years that I've had it. So I'm faced with this choice of having to have a hysterectomy that I don't want. And from a person who's been able to have kids, you never think about the possibility of not having a choice in whether you have a kid or not. I'm 40, about to be 43. I don't want another baby, but the fact that I won't have a choice is pretty